North Carolina, Villanova. It's a 1 seed versus a 2 seed, and Villanova is easily the most disrespected team in the country. What kind of a game is this going to be? Because they both blew out their teams in the Final Four.
Yeah, Adam, I think Villanova wants to keep Carolina in the half court. Don't let those athletes get ahead of steam.
Sure.
Carolina has so much depth. Obviously, the guards, the bigs, they average 88 points a game in the tournament through the heels. If Villanova keeps them in the half court, they can win this game.
Now, look, we were saying that before the Oklahoma game, and Nova slowed them down. What's the X factor for the Wildcats getting the win?
Yeah, I look at Chris Jenkins. What a tournament he's had. 15 of 31 from three with that smooth stroke. It's 6'6", can spread the floor, can make a play.
Him being impactful doesn't make sense because he's not fast.
He can't
jump high.
No.
But he's just the guy.
Yeah, he's the guy, the one guy that can change the tenor of the game against Carolina, because Carolina can get themselves in trouble if they allow a guy like, Jenkins to get hot, because Jenkins makes you pay in so many different ways. He can drive, he makes plays, and for a guy that doesn't leap, he makes a lot of plays around the hoop. So I just think he's the one guy for Villanova.
Then you look at a guy like UNC, Bryce Johnson, you're like, okay, that's a supreme athlete.
Yeah.
Who's the X factor for North Carolina to put this championship
Well,
to
you
rest?
talk about Johnson, but I'm going to go with the guards. Joel Berry II and Marcus Page. These guys have been terrific in the tournament. Berry, kind of the Batman and Robin. I think Berry's more Batman now, my friend. 10 assists against Syracuse.
We've been hearing about Page for so long.
4 years this guy's been around. He's been hurt this season, has not had a great senior year, but he's found the stroke of late. 11 threes his last 3 games in the tournament. And I think when they play off one another, when Berry allows Page to play off the ball, it frees him up to score and Berry to be more of a facilitator. I think Roy Williams trusts them equally, and I think Joel Berry has been maybe the most steady player, aside from Bryce Johnson, for North Carolina.
You got to say Arcidiacono because there's a you have to say that.
And that matchup is going to be great.
Really good guard play. Who wins this game once the score?
I think Carolina wins a close game. I think Villanova's way too tough and well coached to get outplayed too much. But ultimately, Carolina has too many horses. We talked a lot about the guards. Obviously, the bigs come into play as well.
Yeah.
Justin Jackson's a guy that can really drive it, can beat you in that mid-range game. Hicks has been terrific. Bryce Johnson has 23 double-doubles, which is tied 5th nationally with Sabonis.
And Big Meeks.
And Kennedy Meeks, the junior from Charlotte. This guy was a huge recruit, has gotten himself in the best shape of his career. He's playing well. Carolina, too many horses. They win a close game.
North Carolina, Villanova, who do you think's going to win it all? Let us know. Comment section below.